Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mary and you have reached Spirit Knows Tarot. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me, please. I would really appreciate it. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. And thank you so much for my subscribers for returning to get their messages. Okay, so we're going to look at Capricorn today for the month of February. We're going to take a deep dive into Capricorn, see what it is, the message that Spirit has for you at this time. And we're going to lay out 3 rows of cards, and we're going to do some clarifiers with that. All right, so these are the topper cards for the first, for the 3 rows, and we'll get those going and see what we got. All right. Just ground myself a little bit here, guys. Here we go. Let's lay out the 3 cards for Capricorn. Spirit, what is it that you would like Capricorn to know for the upcoming month of February 22? Message for Capricorn. Cards are a little slippery. These cards are from the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reed. And they're trying to jump out all over the place here. Okay, so let's get started. 3 cards for Capricorn. First 3 cards. Wow, that star jumped out before, and here it is back again. It was intended to come out, and I had put it back in the deck and it showed up anyway. Wow, that's a good sign. Okay, so the first card up is the star, and we have the eight of Earth, which is actually the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Earth. So your Capricorn is an Earth sign, so we're on the right track here. Okay, and as we look at that star sign, the star card, star is all about this number 17, which works out to be a number 8, and it's all about mastery and strength, ambition, power, and action. So good deal with that star card showing up here. Then we have the 8 of Earth, another 8 card. This is telling me some things about you already before we even get into the reading, Capricorn. You are definitely a strong person, and that is one of the strengths of Capricorn. They're very grounded, hardworking, and dependable. Here again we have the Page of Earth showing up for you. Pages, they bring messages for us, to us, and that for you, that page, as I look at it, this particular one is looking straight on, right at us, with the wings that are ready to do, maybe fly, you know. And but normally when we get this Page of Earth, which is like a Page of Pentacles, it can be about things like financial gain, or maybe you want to return to school. You need to do a little more learning. It can also be about contracts and that kind of thing. But your strength is definitely showing up here, Capricorn, with those two 8 cards showing up there with the star and the earth. All right? Okay. And the 8 of earth. So now we're going to lay out, and I'll bring these down a little bit so you guys can see. Now we're going to pull some more cards here to see what the energies are surrounding you right now, and going into February. And we will be doing some clarifiers, as I said before. I can't seem to hang on to the cards today for some reason. Let's try this again. Talk to me about Capricorn spirit. What is the message for Capricorn for the month of February, spirit? Capricorn for the month of February. Sword of Truth on the bottom. Great card for new beginnings. Okay, so let's take a look, just an overall look. And right now what I am seeing, it looks like your fortune has changed from the past, and you've maybe gotten an offer, you've learned some things in the present. I don't really see any challenges coming forward right now, but let me clarify some of the cards here. Okay, so we're going to clarify. Looks like Capricorn, you're going to have a great month, but let's just make sure. We're going to clarify some of these cards here and see what we get. As I look at these cards, I'm seeing just right off the bat a lot of strength and growth for you, Capricorn. Let's see if we can dig a little deeper and get a little more information, though. Okay, in this first row, the first card that we have is the Wheel of Fortune. And of course the Wheel of Fortune it can be all about your fortune changing for the better. It's about luck and fate, and maybe checking in with your intuition. And that is a great card, as it goes right along with the Star card, which also as you can see, the sun back here behind. There's the star, but there's also the sun there. And she's kind of like, she's just like into herself, which would give me the feeling, which gives me the feeling of being intentional about checking in with your intuition. Okay, so that's your first card up is the Wheel of Fortune, which is a great card to have up. Okay, and as we talk about it and go more in depth with that Wheel of Fortune, I can see here that you've been working really hard. You've been working hard. You've been sowing the seeds to make that Wheel of Fortune happen for you. You've been very independent as you're growing your work. You've been working hard all by yourself, and you're feeling like you're feeling like you've attained something, and you have, with that Wheel of Fortune showing up there, there's some fulfillment for you there. And then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is showing up here, and she is all about, she would be like, I would say, an Aries figure, or some kind of, well, she could also be like a Sagittarius or Leo, a fire sign. And she pretty much gets what she wants. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. And that's good for you. Okay, and then the next card looks like you've had to stand your ground about something in the past. You've been working, whatever you've been working on there, you've been kind of pushed into standing your ground to make sure that you do get what you plan on bringing into fruition. You get it done the way you want it done. So you're standing your ground on that. But there has been, you've had to make a lot of choices. There's been some confusion. And now, in the past, you've been at a crossroads with this Two of Swords showing up here. But so there's been some kind of crossroads, and you're kind of feeling like kind of locked in, like you don't know, which way to go with that. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, you're still working on it. You're still working on, you're reflecting on what you've done so far. You have gained wisdom as you have moved along, and you're still working on your growth, which is one of the things that I mentioned that I saw for you in the beginning. So next up we're clarifying here is the King of Pentacles. Now there may be someone in your life who's come in to help you. This King of Pentacles, again, kings are all about, they're about being leaders, and he is someone who could help you with as far as getting what you need. As you can see, he's holding the coin there, and he's the King of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about material things, including money. So when he shows up in your life, he can help you with that security. He can help you focus and plan, and find that security that you're looking for. Okay, and it looks like you've needed him, because you also have here the Five of Swords showing up, and those fives are all about instability, some challenges, some change, maybe even a little bit of conflict, and he's here to help you with that. And it looks like you also have the Eight of Swords showing up. Now, like in this case with this eight, this is all about your mind. In your mind, you're thinking that you're feeling entrapped, but like I said, it's all in your mind. You're feeling entrapped. See those swords all around you there? You're feeling like you don't know which way to go or how to get out of a particular situation. And that showed up in that Two of Swords that we had here, it showed here also that you're now at a crossroads. Whatever you've been dealing with in the past, as you move forward, you're at a crossroads and you're trying to figure things out. You have these decisions to make. You have decisions to make here. So you have to kind of think about whatever it is that you want to do so that you make the correct choice. And we talked about that also with the intuition card, with that star showing up, with that Wheel of Fortune showing up. It's like you need to go within and work on that. Feel what feels good for you when you're trying to make this choice. Now it looks like it may be, moving forward in a particular position, a particular job, because I'm getting where you're working really hard. You've been working really hard on something in particular. So, like I said, with this Five of Swords showing up here, it looks like you've had some challenges, and then we have the Eight again, Eight of Swords showing up. But these are all also mental challenges for you, so keep that in mind. It's not like you're in some kind of a war with someone else that's challenging you in that kind of thing. It's mainly mental in this particular case. And we also have the Prince of Pentacles. Now this would be like the Page of Pentacles, and as you can see there, she has something in her hand there that she's maybe offering you something. There's some kind of financial gain. And again, it could be that you're challenged about well, how am I going to pay for education if I decide to go back to school? Maybe you want to write a book, or maybe there's a contract coming your way and you have to make a decision about which way you want to go with that. She's here to offer you a small financial gain. Okay, so let's take a look at the next row here, which started off again with that Eight of Earth, which is for you, that is your element, that earth sign, and it shows that you are dependable, hardworking, and grounded. All right, you have mastery in whatever you're trying to make a choice about doing. And you have the strength, the power to do what it is that you want to do. But I think you're kind of in your head, all in your head, you're feeling like maybe you can't do it, and which is something that you have to take issue with, because and maybe others are getting into your head about this. So far, what we've come up with, there's a king in there that's there for you, and we did also have that queen in there. So that maybe they are thinking, trying to help you along. Normally they are. That queen can be a little bit, that Queen of Wands, sometimes she's all about her. So you could have someone in your life like that, that's, all about themselves, and maybe trying to get you to go in a different direction or something. So, that's something to think about too. But those are mental distractions. So as you're making your decisions, try to go inside and rely on your intuition. Don't just settle for what someone else wants you to do. Okay, so let's clarify these three cards here that are mainly in your present. Okay. And the first card that we're going to clarify is this Knight here, this Knight of Cups, who has an offer for you again. Yeah, he has an offer for you. You know, knights are always about action and moving in and that kind of thing. So he does have an offer for you. Now, whatever is going on for you, it's major. This is something big, because the next 3 cards I came up with are all major arcana. They're all major arcana, which is big things happening in your life. The first card that came up was the Judgment card. And so this is telling me that you're kind of looking back in the past. You're looking at something that went on in the past that you need to let go of. And then we have the Lovers showing up here. The Lovers. Now this card is a card number 6. So it's about relationships, healing, even making choices, but it's also about success. So I'm getting a feeling that you may need to let go of something from the past so that you can move on towards this success. And here is the Emperor showing up here for you. Now the Emperor is all about order and power, boundaries. Now again, this is another, this is like a male energy that's showing up for you. He's also about control. So you could have had in the past someone that a major person in your life that maybe has been trying to control your moves, control the way you're doing things. And this could be, as I look at this Lovers again, you know, it could be someone that you're in a relationship with, or have been in a relationship with, that you had to make a choice about, and maybe you're kind of, you know, not sure which way to go. But okay, the next card up is the Magician. Now the Magician, of course, is all about taking that action, being ambitious, and using your creativity to manifest whatever it is you want. And so this is showing up, letting me know that there's an opportunity for you to get what you want. You have a great potential to start something new, in which, you know, like as I said, when I looked at the cards in the beginning, I saw growth for you. So here we are. That Magician showing up is telling me, yeah, it's time for you to, you know, move on and you know, grow some more. You know, don't let other things hinder you. When I look at this card here, this 2 of Swords, it's that crossroads that you're at. You're really going to have to go in and think about that and try to make the right choice. Next card that we have is the 4 of Pentacles. Now I feel like with this card, it's all about stability, practicality, security. Kind of the same thing I'm getting here with the Magician card here that showed up. So you have that. You're strong. You're definitely strong. Your Strength card is showing up right here. The Strength card is showing up. Again, you have that mastery and that strength. For some reason, I feel like, Capricorn, you're just all in your mind. You're in your head about whatever it is you want to do. And, you know, in this particular case, I would suggest that maybe you need to go connect with nature, because you are an earth sign, and sometimes, you know, you just need to get grounded, a little more grounded. Go out and, you know, if with nature, and if you have a garden, go out and you know, mess around in your garden. Or, you know, if you're like me, where it's cold right now, you can't have an outside garden, but maybe start something, you know, start some plants inside. Okay, and that will help to ground you, since you are an earth sign. Okay, and next up we have is the Hierophant. Now I'm really excited about all of the major arcana cards that's coming up for you. This is telling me that some major things are trying to happen for you in your life. Some major things will happen. This one is about unity, marriage. We're talking about the 5 again. There's going to be some kind of change. There's going to be some kind of change coming up for you. It's going to happen. So just be looking forward to that. And this is kind of going on now. So if you're holding on to something from the past, you got to let it go so that you can move. You can move through this. You can move through this pattern, and things will start to open up for you. With all of these major arcana showing up here, I'm like, this is just great. You just gotta focus. You've got to focus and get out of your head so much, and try to let things happen. Okay, the next card that we're gonna clarify here is the Hangman. The Hangman. Again, another major arcana. He is the number 12, and which in numerology is a number 3 when we add that 1 and that 2 up. Again, this is about growth, expressing yourself, your creativity. What is it that you really want to create here, Capricorn? What's on your mind? What is it that you just know that you need to do, but you're not willing to bring it forth yet? You're letting others maybe hinder you from doing that. You have a great opportunity right now to make this happen, whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever it is that's on your mind. Now, again, we have the 7 of Cups. Again, that's telling me that you got some decisions to make. It's in your mind. You're all in your mind. You're doing a lot of reflections. You don't know which choice to take, and you have a lot of choices there to make, to choose from. So it's causing a lot of confusion for you. And I go back to that 8 of Swords card where it's making you feel like you're just kind of tied up. It's stopping your growth. But all I see around you is growth. So whatever that is that you need to get some mental clarity on, set back and do that so that you can come up with a resolution, a decision about how you're going to go forth with your creativity. And next card up I have here is the 4 of Swords. Now this particular card, as you can see, this person, he's in nature. And I just mentioned to you that maybe you need to connect with nature. But he has these swords that are over him, hanging over him. There's one that's on the ground. But we know that the number 4 is all about practicality and security, manifestation. So these swords are hanging over him, but I got a feeling you can lay those swords down when you take that time out to go within. As you see him, you need to take a rest from whatever it is that you're doing. You need to maybe just stop. Just stop. Be still. Get that foundation going of whatever it is that you're going to create and get started. You know what I'm saying? Take a break. Take a break from whatever you're doing and sit down, maybe take some notes, that kind of thing. Go out in nature as you do this, and maybe just walk around. Sometimes just a good walk will help you clear your mind and bring that restfulness for you. So this card is telling me that you need to just slow down, rest, take a break, and so that you can lay those other swords down after you've cleared your mind and come to some sort of a decision about what it is that you want to do. Okay, here's the Queen of Swords that's showing up for you. Now, this Queen of Swords, she's a businesswoman. She's a very smart, very intelligent person. She likes to keep things balanced, though. Okay? So, she wants to balance everything, and this is what you need to do. You need to balance your life so that you can get things in order as we move toward your future here. Okay, and so now I will pull some cards for your future here. Again, we have that Page of Earth here that we talked about earlier. Of course, that is again in your element, but it's like he has some kind of offer for you. That is leading the row of information that you have here in this last row of cards. Okay, so let's see what it is. What is that message that you want to give Capricorn? Okay, message. Future for Capricorn. Near future. What's going to happen? What's going to happen for Capricorn Spirit? What does Capricorn have to look forward to? Okay, so let's clarify these cards. Okay, Capricorn. Alright, let's see what you have going on for the near future, Capricorn. And don't forget to hang in here with me as we will pull an oracle card at the end of the reading so that we can bring everything all together for you. I know this seems like a lot, but I can see that we're making some headway here. I hope this is resonating with some of you. Okay, so the first card that we are going to talk about is this Ace of Pentacles here. Of course, this is all about new beginnings, new opportunities, potential. It's a new start for you, and the universe is handing you that new start. And Pentacles are about money, so I can see that whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, that creativity that your mind has you kind of blocked within your mind, release that, because the universe is handing you what you need here. Okay, and now we have the Seven of Pentacles. You've been doing your work. You're going to continue to do the work. You're going to continue to do the work and plant the seeds. You have also the Ace of Coins. Now, these two are the same cards. The universe is really trying to get your attention with this. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, that you need to do, whatever that creative talent that you're messing around with in your head that you have, I would say, hey, do it. The seven, you've planted the seeds. You've planted the seeds. You're going to have to continue to work. But the Fool card is showing up here. The Fool card. Now here we go. It's like, take that risk. you're going to have to take a risk. And if you're willing, I mean, you take that leap of faith. I think everything here is leading to you doing that. Okay. And the next card up we have to talk about here is the Knight of Wands. Now, like I said, knights are all about actions, you know, action, moving in quickly. This wand, Knight of Wands, he moves in quickly. So it's like he's telling you, okay, you ready? You ready? They have wands. This Knight of Wands here, he is extremely creative. A lot of creative energy. I didn't have him in frame there, but there you go. He has a lot of creative energy, and he's ready to move. There is change in the air when you see him coming. Now, we have this Four of Wands here. Again, this is about stability, and you know, this is a happy card. As you can see, they're celebrating. So whenever you decide what you want, what you need to do, I think you're going to be doing some celebrating, because now we have the Knight of Coin here that's showing up. Now, he is the most stable knight of them all. He wants to make sure that things are good when you step out there. So he may be telling you, okay, we got all this going on. Make sure that you have made up your mind, and this is what you need to do. It's like he's saying, he's really sensible, especially when it comes to money. And it looks like you're going to have a lot of money coming in here, Capricorn. So he's telling you to pay attention, be sensible about what it is you're going to do with your resources, your finances. He's here to help you improve them. Now, he's not as fast as this Knight of Wands here that comes in, but hey, he's here to help you balance that. When that Knight of Wands comes in and says, let's go, it's time for a change, he's the knight that's going to help you balance things. And then you have the Ten of Cups here. Now, tens are about completions, transformations. So you're getting toward that finality. It can also be about renewals, and I can see that for you. As you grow, you will find other things. It's like you're going through some kind of transformation, and when you come out on the other end of this transformation, you are going to be creating whatever it is that Spirit is asking you to look at and to create. You are ready for that. It could even be a relationship. A Ten of Cups also speaks of happy relationships. But in your particular case, from what I'm seeing here, you're going to grow within your creativity. Maybe it's your job. Maybe you're going to move on to something bigger and better, and you're afraid to make that move. You've put in all the hard work. So I'm thinking this is more of a position than moving on from or into a relationship. But whatever it is, you will be successful at it. Now, the next card, as we talk about relationships, the Lover shows up, and we're going to speak on the Lovers now. Now, the Lovers, a lot of times it's not just about relationships, but it's about choices. See that angel standing there in the middle? And this little mountain here, it's about making a decision. So whatever that is that you are thinking about, again, it comes back to making that decision so that you can grow. And we have Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups. Now, she's a very emotional Queen of Cups. You may go through some things. This Queen of Cups, it could even be you, because you, as I look at the cards here, I can see that whatever this decision that you have to make, Capricorn, it's not going to be an easy decision for you. So there's going to be some emotional feelings wrapped up in that. Maybe you're feeling like there could maybe be some kind of a loss. You're really feeling, but you're also, to me, this card is also telling you, as you're in this water here, you got to make a move. It's time to move, okay? And the Judgment card is showing up. I am seeing here you're ready. You are really getting ready for this. You are reaching up. You're asking Spirit to show you the way. So it looks like you're going to make that decision in the near future, and you're going to work with Spirit. You're going to let go of the past, whatever you think that's holding you back. You're going to assess things, and then you're going to reach up and grab Spirit, as Spirit is showing up here with these Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, these two Ace of Pentacles here that are showing up for you. It's like, here, just take it. I'm handing it to you. Just take it. And again, this card here is called the Fountain card, but to me, it's like that Fool card. It's like, okay, you're saying to yourself, I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to take that risk. That's what, and as you can see, everything sparks up and lights up here for you when you do. You have that light in you that's going to be overflowing when you decide to take that step, take that risk to make things happen the way that you want them to happen. This is what you've been waiting for, and this is the month to take the action toward it, Capricorn, so that you can get things going, you know. And I'm sure that whatever it is that you have going for yourself, everything's not gonna happen in the month of February. First of all, it's telling you, the cards are telling you that you're ready for that growth. It's just all in your mind that you're not. The reason that you haven't moved yet is because you have some kind of mental thing going on. You have choices to make. You're a little confused about what it is that you want to do, what it is that you need to do. And so, yeah, you gotta work that out. And once you do, your things are going to start opening up for you. So let's just take a look at that final card for you, the Oracle card, see what else Spirit wants you to know. There's usually a good little lecture in there that helps you to move forward. So let's see what that is. And this is the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck that I am using to pull this message from Spirit for you concerning your reading. Wow. Okay. It says, repairing the veil. Forgiveness. Let's just see what it says. I am feeling that what is saying to you is, you know, we kept pulling those cards of judgment, is that you got to let the past go. You've got to not be stubborn. You got to let that all go, and you've got to move forward. You know, forgive who you need to forgive, or whatever it is that you need to forgive, and move forward. Now this 45, the number on this card is a 45. And that rounds out to a 9 in numerology when you add those two together. This is all about fulfillment, attainment, completion. Okay, so you're ready to do that. It's just going to take some forgiveness, and I don't know if it's forgiving. Could be forgiving yourself. I mean, you had a couple of queens that showed up in here, and taking that step to you know, move out. Maybe there's something that's you've thought that you've maybe done in the past that's hindering you, but let it go. Okay, it says repairing the veil, forgiveness, making amends, recognition of our unity. It goes on, between us all is a thin veil appearing to be a space that separates us. We look through this veil and believe ourselves to be distinct from each other. We assume that our thoughts and our feelings are our own. We see bodies and objects and the spaces between them. So we engage the world in relationships between a duality of us and them. This veil serves as a mysterious illusion, making it so hard to believe in our inherent connection and unity. We can't always remember that what we do to someone else, we at the same time do to ourselves. When we claw at the veil out of fear, anger, jealousy, or resentment, manipulate another, misuse our power, or allow someone's actions to diminish us, we create a wound felt by many, not just those of us in the smaller, direct relationship. Now is the time to examine where your actions have caused difficulty or harm to someone else, and also where you have been the recipient of harm. Regardless of what side you are on, it's important to take responsibility for healing this rift by bringing love, compassion, deep listening, and presence to whatever is not in harmony. Do this for you and for your own liberty as you become an unwittingly hostage once you take the role of perpetrator or victim. Both positions are weakness. Let go of all your resentments. Know your part in the dynamic and make the appropriate amends. That newfound wisdom and understanding. I'm going to repeat that again. Let go of all your resentments. Know your part in the dynamic and make the appropriate amends with that newfound wisdom and understanding. Healing, forgiveness, and mending. What is broken in your world is sweet, much needed, and a declaration of freedom. Wow. This is exactly this is a great overview, because in order for you to grow, as is what I saw when I first laid the cards out here, is growth. You are going to have to forgive and let some things go that happened in your past. So I hope this reading resonates for you, Capricorn. And if you want to dig deeper, drop me an email at spiritknowstarot@gmail.com, and we can go into it a little deeper for you and figure out exactly what is going on with you. Okay, thank you so much, and I will talk to you next time.